Good morning, bless up to everyone. Look over here, y'all. Chickens are gone. The chickens are gone. I just want to share with you a few projects and a few things that are going on the homestead. There go the nesting boxes. Got to get those. If you notice, we've been having some vandals to come in and get the eggs. Matter of fact, they came into the coop and they got some of the eggs. Grow, eco neighbor. Grow, 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 eco neighbor. Grow, 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 eco neighbor. Grow. We moved our chickens, grow, okay? Grow, eco neighbor. So let me show you where they are now. And it was a task trying to move these chickens, you know, because we had two of them kind of in a pen, then we had two of them in this pen, and they two escaped, and they wanted to kind of run all over the place. So if you look all the way down there, that's where they are. We'll go down there just a little bit, but I want to show you all a couple of things real quick. If you notice, I'm putting in some of the first beds. If you remember, some of the palms, and this is citrus weight. You remember this? Citrus. And so we're decorating, just putting some landscaping down. Of course, I'm going to clean it up, put the mulch and everything else down. But I'm just laying out the plants so we can kind of put it together. And that's one project. We got a lot of projects going on. When I say my wife, I thought I was a fruit tree addict, but my wife is definitely a fruit tree addict. You really can't let her go to the store by herself, because she's gonna pretty much do something like this. So yesterday she brought home a couple of the plants, tangerine and a grapefruit. So I copped a deal. I copped quite a deal right here. It's looking better, but it was in bad shape. But then I got this bad boy for $44. And some of you all who not used to buying citrus, you probably say, what in the world are you doing buying a $44 plant? But underneath this sticker, it was $88 actually. So in Florida, it's not uncommon to pay a little bit more for citrus, but I'm having some problems growing out here because I had some collards from seeds up in here, and every day they take something. Every single day they take something. I sat one of them up here because they were taking them, and these seem to be doing a little bit better. So fingers crossed on these collards. Then we have some collards in the ground. For some reason, they want to take the smaller collards, but as you can see, we got them digging them up. They going through. That's the classic sign of an armadillo. That's an armadillo right there. All these little holes like this, these little pinholes, classic sign. Got some peppers over here growing. They're doing pretty good. And let me show you another project. I got too many projects. Oh, another thing. If you think about homestead, let me share something with you. These right here are our propane tanks. They're completely empty, so I got to get these filled. And these are 2 LP gas. So what these do, they are auxiliary. Whenever we're not running a generator, they operate the interior refrigerator, and then they also manage the water heater as well as the stove. So, and yeah, the stove. So these we gotta have. It's getting cold, it's early in the morning, and we gotta have them. Can't run this generator all the time. Right now we're doing pretty good. Those 2 tanks should last us a couple of months. But like I said earlier, we had some predators coming in to the chicken coop and stealing all the eggs. And last night they got the rest of them. But hopefully this is gonna be the last time, because I'm gonna make sure. So this area here, we're gonna probably do a garden here. We're gonna clean up all of this, of course. It's so much work to do. There's no way we can get this picture perfect right now, but give us some time. Give us some time. So now I don't have Shawn waking me up early in the morning. I love it. I still hear Shawn, but it's nowhere near as loud as Shawn normally is. So as we work our way down to the well, right now, this trailer is loaded with concrete, bags of concrete. It rained, so I had to cover it up. These are bags of concrete, full of concrete. And this is gonna be the wash house. I'm gonna pull all this out. I'm gonna frame it out, put it in the flooring to match this concrete here. And then this is where we're gonna set up our first wash house. And it's gonna be right here near the well, right here near the generator, so we can run the washer and the dryer right here in the wash house slash pump house, because I was able to get these out of storage. I know they may not do too well, but I do plan to close this in. I just want to get everything in before I start closing in, so I don't have to work around it. And then I have brought in my air compressor as well, so out of storage. So we're slowly moving, we slowly transitioning. Y'all always know I gotta show you the burn pile. Look at that beauty there. I don't have that much. Guess what happened to me yesterday? Yeah. So I'm working. I know I'm running a little bit low, but this is something I don't like to do with none of my equipment. But I was working yesterday and my tractor stopped. I was getting ready. I was clearing up some debris, clearing up this path right here. This path is looking pretty good. Of course, this is the rough version. Y'all, if you've been watching my channel, you already see it starts off kind of rough. Rough around the edges, but it looked like this all the way through. But now we're coming here. I cut up some wood. We're gonna get this cleared off, and we're gonna have a nice little path going down through there. But I was getting ready to push this tree because it's dead. So I was gonna get my tractor. I pushed down a couple of trees yesterday, and this tree, if you notice, is leaning, and that's kind of like a hazard. So that tree there, I gotta get this one pushed over. I was just getting ready to get in there and I ran out of gas. So gotta get diesel, gotta get LP gas, gotta get diesel, gotta get some gas for the generators. I mean, this stuff adds up. It adds up. But the cooler temperatures are welcoming because of the fact, look at that pile, y'all. Pushing it up, pushing it together. Wait a minute, look how thin that line is there. I'm loving it, man. Yeah, that's a thin line, huh? It's a thin line between love and hate. Yeah, that right there, that's quite an accomplishment, because it went all the way up there, 3 stacks, all the way down through here, all the way down to here. So that tree right there is the tree I pushed down yesterday. It was a dead tree leaning towards all these leaning trees from previous hurricanes. This probably could have been from Michael, most likely Michael. So I went ahead and pushed it down. And look, there goes Shawn and the chicks right there. Got Shawn and the chicks. They made it through the first night. I still got a lot of reinforcement to do to make sure don't nothing come in as we get ready to build a nest and put everything in. Y'all made it last night. Y'all made it through last night. Come here, let me talk to you, Shawn. Let me talk to you. You're a true soldier. Come on. Come on, talk to me, big man. Of course, you're gonna always talk to me. All right, do what you do. Go on, do what you do. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Doing all right? Okay. So here's the little setup, temporary setup. Eventually, we're gonna get all of this cleared out. We're gonna do chicken run. But I'm learning out here, man, you gotta reinforce every single thing. I got blocks all the way around here. Wood blocks, everything to try to keep it. Worked last night. Did nothing come in? And hopefully we can get the nesting boxes down. Before I didn't have this all the way at the top. Gonna clean all this up. I'm not worried about the beauty of this right now. I'm focused on keeping them safe, keeping them well. They made it the first night of the new location, so they're going to be sitting at the very back of the property. And yeah, I'm glad they made it through the night, because I was worried about it, but I heard Shawn a couple of times, so I'm quite sure there was things around. If I look at the footprints, I probably see a lot of different things. But those are some of the things that we're working on, and this is where we are right now with the property. And we still got, you know, as always, one thing I do want to recommend: if you're bored, don't have nothing to do, and you feel like, man, I just would love to have a hobby or something that I can stay in shape and just have something to do, consider Homestead. Consider Homestead. When I tell you it's always something to do, it is always something to do. And later on in some more videos, Gigi and I, we're going to sit down and kind of talk to you about a couple of things, because it is a challenge, and it is sometimes discouraging. Sometimes, you know, you feel like you don't know if you should have did this, but you invested everything you had to live a lifestyle like no one else, and to pretty much see if you can self-sustain. And sometimes in life you just gotta test yourself, you know. Sometimes you just gotta test and see if you can do certain things. And this has always been a long time goal that I want to do, and everything is about timing and opportunity.